They're coming up, they're spawning on this full moon. These bigger bass are coming up there eating those brim. That's a nice sized fish there too. I mean, those fish are shallow. Those. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you felt a lot bigger than that when you bit, guy. Felt a lot bigger than that. Hey, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The absolute hottest part of the day will be in the next hour, and it's up really close to 100 degrees. As a matter of fact, the heat index is well over 100 degrees. It's summertime. Summertime means hot weather. It means humid weather. We've got them both. And it means laid back summertime fishing. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We got a few hours out here before dark. I got a little lucky craw on there, rigged Texas style. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But when I'm talking about laid back, I'm talking about sitting back in the chair. I caught that fish out in 15 foot of water, by the way. First thing you want to do when you catch a bass, look down at your locator, see exactly where you are, how deep you are. There's another one. Golly, I better set my spot lock. I'm gonna catch two. I didn't catch that one anywhere near where that other one was. Looky there. Lucky Craw strikes again. I'm gonna stop right here, obviously, because that's a better fish. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. He hit it before it ever hit the bottom, actually. I felt him hit it and I couldn't ever feel him. Yeah, you swallowed it, I suppose. Come here, baby. Getting in this boat, yeah. Nice fish. Ooh, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Here. Hold still. Golly, you did swallow it. Let's see where you got it, guy. Get a hold of that with some needles and be able to turn that out, I think, without hurting you. Exactly what I want to do. Probably going to ruin my worm, but not worried about the worm. I'm worried about my bass. Oh, yeah, it's a nice fish. You can catch fish in the hot summertime on a Texas rig just about anywhere in the south, anywhere in the north. It doesn't really matter where you are. A Texas rig worm, I'm bite a little bit of that off, make that just a little bit shorter because the head of that got messed up. Lucky Craw's got salt in it. It tastes really, really good. That salt makes a big difference, I'm telling you. It makes a big difference. I've always been a believer in salt ever since we started. Used to have a bait called the salt craw. I don't know if they still make them. It's a little bit like that. That's a totally different bait because it's got those flared pinchers on it. But I'm gonna just let this sit here on spot lock for a minute and kind of fish around the boat. Golly, holy smokes. I hadn't been fishing 15 minutes. Before I had a bite, and then I ended up catching 3 in a row. I mean, 3 in a row. That's why you want a spot lock on your motor right there. Hey, that's close enough to count, isn't it? I count that one? Can I count that one, guys and girls, huh? Sure I can. I'm counting. I about got my money's worth out of that Lucky Craw, didn't I? These baits are made by Lucky Strike, and it's all of our new worms, and I want to show you. That's exactly where I've caught 2 in a row right there in that same spot. And I'm throwing out there in grass. Golly, isn't this amazing? I don't know as they're getting smaller. Every one of them's got smaller. He thinks he's big. Golly, look at that one that's with him. There's one that's with him when he's 4 pounds. Go ahead and sacrifice that little one. Golly. That 4-pounder needs to get back over where this little one was. Oh, I sacrificed my Lucky Craw. That's probably what happens. That craw fell out. And it's a pretty good fish. That other one was a big fish. That was a really good fish. I thought that one was pretty big too, but he's just had a lot of grass on him. Come here, guy. Come in this boat with me. Come in here. Had a lot of grass. When I first saw him, I thought he was that long. Hold still, hold still, hold still. I've caught 5 fish. That's a nice fish right there. I've caught 5 fish sitting on my spot lock. Well, you can see obviously what we're fishing. A lot of grass. This grass comes up pretty high. It's kind of easy to get your worm and stuff through because it's just kind of, it just looks like seaweed type grass. I don't even know what kind of grass that is. Some of y'all biologists out there probably know. I'm just a country fisherman, I don't know. I know what, I'm liking it though. It's pretty easy to fish. It's an easy grass to fish. If you get up there when the water's down low, it gets all in your trolling motor and stuff. Wraps around your blade, kind of bad from that standpoint. Even the weedless braids that we've got on our trolling motors. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how many fish are out there in that little spot. That is a dynamite. That's the kind of spot you need to find to fish a tournament right there. Jeez. When you hear them talking about Texas-style rigging, and this is an old technique, goes back a long time. It was actually kind of discovered accidentally, where we use slip sinkers. I've used about almost a half a pack there, but I've caught a lot of fish. I mean, you catch a lot of fish on these. Get back in there, buddy. But here's what a Texas rig looks like. You got a bullet weight. That's what this bullet weight is. It's a slip weight, slides up and down. It was invented really because they thought that a bass grabbed a hold of a worm back here, worked his way up so that weight would slip away. We started using them on jig heads. You have to have a jig head here with a worm on it. Somebody thought, well, to get a weight that'll slide, that weight will slide away so the fish doesn't feel it. Actually, they don't do that. They grab a hold of the head of it. So the advantage of having the slip weight, though, is when a fish jumps, this will fall away from him. He doesn't have that weight to help throw the hook. I use a Kale bend hook like this. You can use a J bend, whatever kind of hook you like. The key deal is you want to do is you don't want to hook that point of that hook too far into that craw. I only run it in there about a half inch or so, come out like such. So you got it like that, and then you want to just kind of come around, take this little bend right here, that little Kale type bend right there, come around where you can have that down in the worm or out. I like it out a little bit better. It makes my worms last longer. You come over here, then where the bend of that hook hits, which is right here, I put my thumb. Now then I'm going to kind of scrunch it up a little bit and stick the hook through right there at just a little bit of an angle. Now a little bit of an angle allows that to be perfectly straight like that. Then I can come back and just move it up a little bit and put the point right back in. It's called skin hooks. That makes that weedless. You got a perfectly straight craw. And that's a Texas rig. It's an old rig, a lot of new ways to fish a worm. But I gotta tell you, it's hard to beat a Texas rig. Still a great way to fish a plastic worm, particularly out here where we're fishing around a lot of grass, fishing around a lot of vegetation, things that's gonna get on the hook. Oh, maybe it's a bass. Golly. I thought it was a bluegill. It's a bass. He basically hooked himself. Probably swallowed it. Set my spot lock down right here. Caught that crappie and that bass or something here. Pretty nice bass. Golly. The evening bite has got to start sometimes. When I first got out of here, I caught them like crazy. It's a nice fish. I thought it was a bluegill. I might have been getting bass bites all along. Haven't been setting the hook, thinking they're bluegill. That's a nice fat fish. Fool me. Come here, bugger. Spot lock. I'm going to hit one of those spots here in a minute. I'm not catching any big ones, but that's pretty typical of summertime fishing. If you get lucky and catch a 5 or 6 pounder this time of the year, actually that's pretty good because a lot of times you can fish for days and not catch a 5 or 6 pound fish. It's not like the springtime when you're going to pretty much probably catch a big one or two every single day you go out. It's not like that at all in the summertime. And you know, when they're out here, and a lot of times you can see them on your scope, and they just don't bite. I think a lot of them feed at night during the summertime. And of course, we got a full moon right now too. Well, they pull like crazy when I first hook them and I get them in. They're not that big. This one's bigger though, Shirley. I said not to call me Shirley. He get hung on a power pole. How big are you, guy? He's strong. I'm talking about strong. That's a better fish. Oh yeah. Still not as big as he was pulling. Oh, come here, baby. He's hooked right in the top of the head. Perfect. That's a nice fish right there. Nothing wrong with that size. That's what happens. That's what I thought might happen. Move down a little bit. They're just all in that little hole right there. Something in there holding them. It's a sharp drop off that bank. Might be just holding them on that. That's fun. They're not giants, but Lord of mercy. How'd you like to have a hole like this to start a tournament? Now, you wouldn't have a whole lot of weight, although a couple of them been pretty good, close to 3 pounds. Wouldn't have a whole lot of weight, but you'd catch you a limit pretty quick. I guess if you was fishing one of those tournaments where you just count them all, this would be pretty good. Just count every one of them. You catch them every cast like this, you could gain on the field in a hurry, couldn't you? Woo! Mercy sakes alive. I don't know how many I've caught here, but several. Oh, there's one right there. Come up here and got my spinnerbait right there. I knew it would happen. I knew it. That's one of the better ones I've caught too, man. Come up and got it. I had about 10 foot of line out. Come up and ate my legend spinnerbait. Oh, I love spinnerbait fishing. By golly, that is one of the better fish I've caught all day, isn't it? Look at that critter, will you? Now, what I put on was a bluegill color because I think a lot of them, look at that. That's one of the healthiest fish I've caught all day, too. That is a really, really nice fish. Spinnerbait fish. It got late in the evening, and I'm over here. I got over against some trees where these trees are creating a little shade. Now, I'll be totally honest with you. The shade that I'm getting in was created for Jimmy. The bass are just simply using it also. But I got over here because I got really hot, maybe a little bit too hot out here today and got to hurting a little bit. So I get over here in the shade a little bit, try to get just a little bit of breeze and cool off and throw my spinnerbait. And what happens but a nice fish jumps up there and eats it. But they're getting in the shade for the same reason I'm getting in the shade. It's just a little cooler here. There's another one. Golly. That's a pretty nice one too, by golly. Maybe I should have been doing this all day. Really and truly, I could have done this earlier today and it probably wouldn't have worked at all. Probably wouldn't have worked at all. But it is working here late in the evening, particularly up here in the shade. That's another nice bass. God, look at that fish. Ooh, nothing wrong with that. How's that for a 100-degree weather fish? A bluegill color bait. See that bait right there? A bluegill color bait. Jimmy Houston Legends, twin Colorado blades. I'm running it up close to the top too. I mean, I can't hardly see because of the way that shade is down there, but I'm seeing those fish come up and get that bait. There's one. Another pretty nice one. You know what I think a lot of these fish are doing up here right now late in the evening? They're coming in here working on those brim beds. They're coming up here eating some of those brim. Those brim are up there spawning. They're coming up there spawning on this full moon. These bigger bass are coming up there eating those brim. That's a nice sized fish there too. I mean, those fish are shallow. Those fish are not but a couple foot deep. The first one was out here by the boat. He was probably quite a bit deep. You know, he hit right on top of the water, but he was in deeper water. But those last two fish have been right up there really, really close. I mean, I saw that one get it. I could see the bottom where I saw the fish get the bait. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. You little rascal. Get in this boat with me. Get in this boat with me. You wasn't the one I was looking for, but by golly, you'll do. By golly, you'll do.